Now guys, as the name suggests, personal interview. Now the interviewer is going to understand and gauge, or you can say judge you, what kind of a personality you are. Of course, in your resume, what all you have done, what are your academic and professional background, how good you are in it, the numbers, the data is given. But then, don't you understand and don't you agree that the numbers and facts cannot tell that what kind of a personality you are? Yes, it could be a reflection that you are a hardworking person, you are dedicated towards what you have done in the past, but at the same time, on a humanitarian basis, on a human level, and on a nature based stuff, you can also say they want to know whether you are a person to be selected for particular admission or job. Now, there is one pointer I want to highlight before we go on to the next video, that it is the interviewee who decides, or interviewer who decides what and what kind of question is going to be asked, what is going to be the next question. What do you think? Either it's you who are going to attempt or who are going to give the interview, or is this someone who's going to take the interview? Which party is going to drive the interview? Food for thought. Think about it.
Now, guys, first of all, you are supposed to understand what is personal interview. Now, of course, you can read it, what it is there, but let me explain you what is it. Personal interview gives an opportunity to the interviewer to know you as a person, as a human being, what kind of personality you have. Are you going to fit in the organization or not? Because when you give a resume, of course, your data and information is there, but they want to know what kind of a person you are. Are you really suited for the job they want to provide or admission? It is not just for the job but also for the college admission. So that's there. Now, if it is for college admission, you must know about the course you have applied for, the college alumni, and related information. Because at the time of interview, they must get the idea that yes, you have done your job. Guys, do not worry. I'm going to share the G Drive links of these pictures or of these PDF formats so that you later on, if you want, you can go through it. If it's for job, my bad guys, it should be B. If it's for job, do extensive research, not just about the profile you are getting interviewed for, but the company profile, their achievements, their story of success, their products and service targets, market, etc. All this will make you confident enough to answer every question diligently. So, guys, that's how it should be, and you must be ready for these things. Moving on, look sharp, guys. Now, this goes without saying. Being smartly and elegantly dressed not only makes you feel good, but also has a strong impact on the interviewer. Like the mantra, the way you dress defines the way you think, act, and how others react. Now, listen carefully, guys. That's the another point. Read in between the lines. Pay attention to not only what is said, but also to what is not said, will make you know about what they have in store for you. Sometimes important things are left unsaid. Between the lines, make sure you catch up to every bit. Sometimes interviewer, maybe from a college or maybe from the organization, is asking you something, but deep down they want to know something else. So you must be able to understand that. Show enthusiasm with body language, a firm handshake if they offer the handshake, smile, eye contact, and positive responses ensure that the interviewer feels confident in you and your abilities to be hired. It's natural and feel nervous. So if you are nervous, don't let it show. It's okay. You are a human being. Even I'll be nervous if I am getting interviewed. Now, why we are nervous? Because our hopes are clinging on that interview, either for a job or for admission. And whenever we are scared, whenever there are things at stake, we get shaky. So it's okay, but do not let it show. Sit in a correct, firm, and comfortable posture. Avoid fidgeting with your legs or hands. That distracts, or this distracts the interviewer and gives an impression of a feeble personality. So be strong. It goes without saying. Answer only what is asked. Do listen carefully what you are being asked. If you don't understand, confirm it again. While answering, do not deviate from one thing to another. Straightforward and to the point answers are always appreciated. So, guys, these are few pointers that I wanted to discuss in this video.
Of course, guys, it is you who drives the interview. Maybe the first question is an icebreaker, like tell me something about me, yourself, run through your resume, what you have done, or say something that has not been mentioned in your resume, or stuff like that. Or they might ask you any question, but that is actually an icebreaker or a conversation starter. After once this question is asked, whatever you have answered, based on that 90% the next question is going to be asked. For example, if you said in between that yes, you stay near a seashore, or maybe you love mountains, they might ask you about something in regards to mountains or sea. So I hope you're getting the vibe that it is you who drives the next question, not always, but then yes. And guys, one more thing before we go further, that you cannot memorize, you cannot predict what kind of questions are going to be asked. So as a candidate preparing for the personal interview, you must be ready for each and every type of question. You must be ready for each and every type of situation, question. And it all comes with one thing: confidence. Yes, confidence. And also one more thing: communication skills. There are many people, they say, I do not know how to speak in English and I don't want to learn that. Hindi is my core language and I want to stick to that, or maybe some other regional language. I want to tell you that if you want to work in a multinational organization, or if you want to get select in a college that gives you opportunity to work in a multinational organization, you must and you have to be good in communication skills. So with preparation of personal interview, first you must focus on your communication skills. You should be a person who must speak in English fluently. You must be a person who doesn't find it difficult to communicate in English. If that is what you are facing, the issue, I strongly suggest you to fix that issue first. So let's get started.